Hello people and welcome to another video. Sorry for my appearance. I normally put in a minuscule amount of more effort in, but something really exciting's happened, and the title of the video is kind of told you already what it is. I've just got my Ancestry DNA results and I'm gonna share them with you. But quick backstory. So I'm super interested in genealogy, ancestry. Before, the first person I ever saw do an ancestry DNA or do the 23andMe one was Phil, amazing Phil, and I'd thought of the idea of doing this like way before then. I mean, I hate to say but I was too poor to get the test because they're very expensive. So I asked for my birthday, which is in October, if I could get one. My mum got it for me, and then it's taken me a while to actually do it because I kind of then went on holiday and then pushed it to the side and kind of forgot about it. So quick backstory. So I am basically, this is gonna be how white are you? Let's be very honest here. This is going to be super how white am I as a human. So my dad's done a lot with his ancestry, and they are still in the same town my dad was born in the 1600s, and that's St Helens, if anybody cares. So yep, he's gone back to like the 1700s, 1600s, and they're still in St Helens. Like, they haven't budged. Like, my dad is like the first escapee. So that says a lot about my family. My mum doesn't really know a lot about her family though. So my mum's from Birmingham. I believe my granddad was born there. My great granddad is from Scotland and's got quite a Scottish surname. And then my nanny, my mum's mum, my mum, I think, thought she is Welsh, purely by her maiden name, and then through Ancestry you can look at like different surnames and stuff, and apparently my nanny's maiden name is really is from Shropshire, which is where I'm from, which is really weird. Hello, it's Editing Cara here. I'm sorry if the lighting is abysmal. Basically, I did start screen recording my iPad to show you what I was seeing, and for some reason it just didn't record. I don't know why. The light red strip saying it was recording was there the entire time I was recording, and just never saved. I don't know why. So instead I'm going to show some screenshots along the way. Let's click on the Discover Your DNA story for Coronado. Oh, this is very interesting. Your DNA doesn't change, but the science we use to analyse it does. Your results may change over time as science improves. Okay, got it. I'm really interested. I haven't looked. I'm so nervous. So I think if there's going to be any weirdness, it's probably going to be from my mum's side, but I don't know whether you can see this on Ancestry DNA. So I may save me pennies and do a 23andMe as well. This is something, as I said, I'm really interested. They're very expensive, but anyway. So, oh, there we go. I'm very European. Who knew? So I'm 49% Great Britain, specifically Northern England and the Midlands, and Wales and the Midlands. Hey! Can I click on these? So, oh my god, this is so cool. Okay, so Northern, places in West Midlands and North West England. Well, that's where my mum and dad are from, so that's very, we didn't really travel much further south. Yay! Like, at least I can officially say I am from the Midlands. Look at that band. I am literally straight out of the Midlands. Who knew? Go my ancestors. Okay, now ethnicity. Okay, 37% Scandinavian. That really, I wonder where that's from. That's so interesting. I'm 37% Scandinavian. That's so weird. I don't know where that's from. Mum's gonna have to do one of these to see if it's from my mum. That's so weird. I'm Jewish? I just looked down. Oh. Okay, so the Scandinavian thing, it's weird, but it doesn't surprise me, because the once when I was at the opticians and the optometrist, is it optometrist? Leanne's gonna kill me if she watches this, because he was quite a creepy man, not gonna lie, was looking into my eyeball, and then he said, have I got any Scandinavian roots? And I went, not that I know of. And he basically said there's something in my eye which is really Scandinavian. Like I don't have a lot of light receptors or something. I don't know. I can't remember. This was a few years ago. But now if I ever meet the creepy optician again, I can say I am 37% Scandinavian. Scandinavia, Sweden, Norway, Denmark. My dad lived in Norway for a bit actually, so well, I don't know what's that got to do with anything. But my dad did in the Navy, so there you go. What's that? Due to Scandinavian's location, its natives have often been referred to as Northmen. The Scandinavians have historically been renowned seafarers, Navy, and their adventures brought them into contact with much of the rest of Europe, sometimes as feared raiders and others as well-travelled merchants and tradesmen. Scandinavian sailor Leif Erikson is credited with being the first European to travel to North America 500 years before Christopher Columbus' first voyage in 1492. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, so let's scroll down. 5% Ireland, Scotland, Wales. Very interesting. 4% Europe West. That's obviously like England and crap, isn't it? 3% European Jewish. That's a new one. So Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, Russia, Hungary, Israel. That's news to me. Didn't know there was Jewish in me. Once again, would love to know where the Jew came from. Europe East as well. Finland and Northwest Russia, less than 1%. And Iberian Peninsula, that's Spain, isn't it? Iberian. Let's click on show all DNA regions. So 9 regions in Africa, that's like pretty standard for, I've got none. Non-African in me. Is it all Europe? That's so cool. Okay, so then let's go back to 1800s. Guess where the Naylor family was? Just northern England and the Midlands. So Scandinavia, that's really, really, what's this one? Oh, wow. 1900? 1925? I don't know what this is doing. What's Wales? The West Midlands continue to thrive as an industrial colossus. Yeah. Okay, so this is, I'm going to read what Northern England and the Midlands and what this says about me as a human and what the area I've grown up in. I've grown up in the Midlands. I'm from the West Midlands. This is so interesting. This is 1925. Oh, I'll do 1925 because it's the most recent history. Okay, 1925 to 1950. So Birmingham and Coventry, this is a really fun fact and people don't really know, but Coventry got bombed to hell in World War II because that is where a lot of ammunition was actually made, and so it got bombed to hell in World War II. It's something that's not really spoken about a lot, but there you go. So now I'll read what the Ancestry says. Though Birmingham and Coventry were bombed heavily by German aircraft during the Second World War, the rest of the Midlands suffered destructive but limited raids. Derby's aircraft engines and Grimsby's vital dockyards were even targeted. However, the textile factories of Leicester were not deemed important enough to be destroyed, and were able to churn out large amounts of uniforms and equipment for the troops. In the face of housing shortages, continued rationing and years of rebuilding ahead after the war. Some people headed for new lands, including Toronto. Oh, that's what the lines are for. Including Toronto to take advantage of Canada's post-war boom. But rebuilding in England also gave cities like Liverpool and Manchester the chance rebuild and shape the Midlands' urban future. So there you go. What's Wales? So Wales and the West Midlands, because I live on the Welsh border, if anybody cares. I'm from Shropshire, and I'm like I'm like 10-20 minutes away from the Welsh border. So the West Midlands continued to thrive as an industrial colossus in the interwar years. Its smoking chimneys were supposedly inspiration for the land of Mordor. In Birmingham, writer J.R.R. Tolkien, The Lord of the Rings. There you go. See, I always thought Mordor as well was based on the Wrekin, which is in Telford, and that's a fun fact. Like, and when everybody goes, oh, back to the Shire, and it's like Cheshire or Wiltshire or whatever, I'm like, nah. J.R.R. Tolkien based the Shire on Shropshire, which is where I live. So we are the one true Shire. We are the one true Shire. So, and now Ancestry's proved it. So there we go. It was this strength that made Coventry and Birmingham targets for German bombing during the Second World War, despite the damage to West Midlands and Birmingham. The West Midlands and Birmingham in particular became a popular destination for migrants. The main destination for the Welsh after the Second World War was across the border, to England, with London in particular attracting new arrivals from Glamorgan. I thought about going to Glamorgan University, so there we go. That's so interesting. Is there anything else I can explore? I'm not going to show these, so these are potential fourth cousins and stuff of mine. DNA matches. There we go. There, that was really exciting. We went through my DNA and I'm 49% British and 30-odd% Scandinavian. News to me. I genuinely thought I was gonna be like 80% British. I genuinely thought I was gonna be 80% British, but it's nice to know that we're very European. I would have liked some African in me. Apparently Jewish. This has been really enlightening, and if you can afford it or if you can ask for it for Christmas or your birthday, then I highly suggest it. It's really interesting, and as I said, I genuinely thought that it was going to be like 80% British. That was it. It was going to be the most boring thing ever. Oh my god, wasted. I've made my mum waste all this money and it's just going to be British, but no, Scandinavian and Jewish. Mazel tov. Thank you very much for watching, and once again I will put a bit more effort maybe in the next video. Truthfully, who knows with me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. This hasn't been sponsored. I bought it myself. I may save pennies and do a 23andMe because they do like hair colour and stuff like that too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye!